Hello again, friends. I am your friendly Covenant Iron Fist, and my friends once more, Phantom Curse, Jet Blade, and Mr. Arc Rose. So, I haven't done this in a while. I meant to do these Ironside chats as a weekly rant, as you will, but I've been rather busy. But there is something that was so amazing that we simply had to sit down and promote it. Like shameless sluts that we are.
I think we did it 2 weekends in a row.
We did indeed. What we are talking about is a place in Edmond, Oklahoma called Escape Games. And like we've done before, it's a escape room kind of place. But this place was so much more epic than any other escape room that we have ever gone to. We literally, like you just said, found it the one weekend that we wanted to go do something. Found it to be so amazing that we had to go back the next week and do it again. What do you guys have to say?
We're just waiting for the third room to come out.
Yep.
Yes! Talk to the people. Tell them how amazing it is!
Well, I was there for the second one. I wasn't there for the first one, but I thought it was just great fun because, you know, as you probably know, you're locked in a room for an hour and you have to solve a series of puzzles to escape with, you know, various things here and there and just the occasional hint to, help you out.
Just the sheer difference between the two rooms we ended up doing, because I was there for both of them. They had Cabin in the Woods and Prison Escape. And just the vast differences between the puzzles involved with both rooms. It's quite clear that the people doing this have a great love of this sort of thing and put a lot of time, effort, and energy into it. And everything involved is just so well made and fits perfectly with what we're what they're doing there.
It wasn't just a series of, okay, find this number for this combination to open this box. Okay, find this key to open this door over here. They had a whole series of different puzzles to where it's not just trying to open a lock or find a combination. It's having to use your mind on a lot of the different things because they had a lot of different diverse puzzles in both of the rooms.
There's word games, there's puzzle games, there's tricks with how things are worded, things that you can't see in the room, even though it's blankly obvious, it's right there in your face. In the first one, there was a maze that I had no idea what it was for. It's like, I don't know what this does, but I'm going to solve this maze right now. And it ended up saving us a little bit of time at the end when we actually got to it. It's like, oh, well, good thing we've already solved it. Oh, let's work on that now. What is your favorite part about these, without giving too many spoilers? We don't want to ruin anything.
No spoiling here.
I would say it would probably be the diversity of the puzzles because, like you said, there's so many of them. And even better is that, sometimes you'll use the puzzles more than once for, a different puzzle. Because, for the one I was in, I remember there being, having to use pieces from one puzzle into another puzzle.
Which leads to another puzzle, leads to another puzzle, leads to another puzzle.
It's like being,
it's
like being in National
we're in
Treasure.
a giant puzzle.
It's like being in the movie National Treasure.
Yeah. That's exactly what I was thinking of. And that'll lead you to another clue, and that'll lead you to another clue. There is no treasure, except in an hour we still have to get out.
See, I did the escape. I did Four Brothers room on that, and on that one, you had a huge box where you had combinations on it. You got no hints of what to look for. It was just randomly put together in the room. And this one, the owner that built the rooms is a contractor, and he put a lot of time and a lot of effort into building these rooms. So they're quality rooms, and they're all about having fun. So if they see that the team is struggling, they'll either knock on the door and ask if you need a hint, or they'll slice up underneath the door just to kind of give an extra hint if you're stuck.
Yeah, push you in the right direction.
And I think that was probably my favorite thing, was that system of keeping involved with how people were doing and watching their progress and trying to help along. Because these things aren't really cheap. It's kind of a lot of money to throw down for an hour of, effectively trying to challenge yourself.
Mm.
And I can see the disappointment if you can't ever succeed through that. But as Ark Rose was saying, the owner for Escape Games is a contractor, and we sat down and talked with him for a good hour at least on the first time, and another
night.
yeah, probably each time. And you can tell he clearly loves what he is doing, and that is the most beautiful thing I can ever say about art, is the love that a person puts into their art. And this just makes me absolutely love going to this place. And yeah, as soon as their third room comes out, we're gonna go check that out as well, because we love going there so much.
I mean, there's just something to be said about. I mean, that maze he was talking about earlier, like, it is very meticulously and very well placed and made out of Legos.
Yeah, and it's not, a small maze. This was
This
like
is
a
huge.
wall.
This is wall mural size here.
Yeah.
And he has like the plexiglass over it so that you can't access anything. He was able to actually manage to get these screws through the Legos without splitting them. It's like now I'm just sitting there inspecting that, going, that is some craftsmanship.
Yeah.
And the beds that are in the prison escape room, like the bunk beds and whatnot, are like built into the wall, and they are sturdy enough that you could lay on it if you really feel like you could waste that part of the hour.
If you really want to spend that much for it.
Yes, a $90 nap.
Hey, sometimes you need it. But any last thoughts before we go?
Well, you made the comment that it's kind of expensive, but in reality, if you get together the 6 friends or what have you, because I think that's like the limit, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's like if you get together the 6 people,
Depends on the room, yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, 6 to 8.
It splits up pretty well because it's a one fee between the 6 of you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it came out to like at the most of like $15 for the more expensive.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
about $15-20 depending upon the room.
Yeah.
And so it's not that too bad, but depending upon the room and how many people you have, it can be, up and down. But it was well worth it, to the point that we wanted to go twice in 2 weekends.
Week after week, yeah.
And if they had another room, we probably would have done it the next weekend.
Which, last we checked, was in process, so look forward to it.
Yeah, we do. So I don't think we can ponder anymore. It's absolutely had a great time twice, and can't wait to do it again. We highly recommend going check these places out. I will leave the address in the description below. If you guys love listening to us rant about movies and games and random places that we found in Oklahoma to go do stuff, check us out and check them out.
Trust
Absolutely.
me, it takes extra effort to find stuff to do in Oklahoma that's worth doing.
Yeah.
So if we say it's good stuff, it's good stuff.
Yeah.
All right then, folks. We will see you next time.